Today on What's New LSU, it's post Mardi Gras, and we get a glimpse into how students are gearing up for Lent. We'll also take a look at the crazy weather and how you can dress accordingly. We've got all this and a whole lot more. What's New LSU starts right now. Welcome back, Tigers. Hope you all had a good break. I'm Lauren Graham. Thanks for joining us today. So here's the latest in LSU news. The Baton Rouge rapper who taught us all how to zoom, Lil Boosie, is now a free man. Boosie was released from Angola prison Wednesday night, later reuniting with family members at a St. Francisville Sheriff's Office. Lil Boosie will make his first public appearance at a press conference in New Orleans Monday, March 10th at the W Hotel. Now let's turn it over to forecaster Christian Bennett for a look at today's weather. What's it like out there, Christian?
Well, we've certainly had crazy weather lately. This year's Mardi Gras set the record for the coldest high temperature on March 4th at a mere 36 degrees. Far too cold for me. And I don't know if it was the first day back from the break or this cold, wet weather, but I was definitely having a hard time getting out of bed this morning. Today's highs reached 55 degrees with lows at 40 degrees. We saw wind speeds reach up to 11 miles per hour and scattered storms throughout the day. Tonight, we're going to see temperatures dropping back down into the 40s with wind speeds at 9 miles per hour and a 10% chance of rain.
Thanks, Christian. Looks like despite the cold weather over the holiday, parade goers and workers were still able to have a pretty good time. Here's a clip of New Orleans police officers getting into the Mardi Gras spirit by joining in the wobble. Looks like a lot of fun, but the Mardi Gras season is over for now and the start of Lent is here. Reporter Jack Bedrosian tells us what some students are doing to recognize the holy season.
Lent started yesterday and will last the next 39 days and nights. I asked LSU students what they're giving up this year.
I was thinking about just being healthier all around, like just eating better, working out more, and just doing better in school.
I gave up being mean to my mom all the time when she asked me to do stuff.
I'm just going to try to work out more and go to church more. I don't always make it to Mass, so I'm going to try to get there more often.
If you are still looking for ideas, Jewel State says she's giving up cardio for Lent, and Meanwhile at LSU says, can I give up school for Lent? Hold in there, we're almost there to spring break. This Friday there will be some delicious vegetarian and seafood dishes in the dining hall.
Coming up after the break, I've got some everyday fashion tips that'll be sure to help you weather the harsh weather. To Fashion Frenzy, now I know what you're all wondering. What am I supposed to wear to class with the crazy weather we've been having? One day it's hot and the next it's cold and rainy. And I am super guilty of resorting to the Nike shorts and leggings look adopted by most sorority girls. But here's some simple and easy tips to look cute and adapt to the weather. The best way to prepare for this bipolar weather is layering. One great accessory to layer on is a scarf. And if the day warms up, you can always throw it in your backpack. For the cold days, one of my favorite ways to spice up an outfit is socks. Yes, socks. Sometimes you can add creativity to with socks by wearing printed ones accented with lace or a pattern. And if you're a t-shirt and leggings type of girl, add some cute socks with your tennis shoes. But if you like to wear jeans and dress up a little more for class, try some higher socks to show at the top of your boots. It's a cheap and easy way to make it look like you put a little effort into your school outfit. My favorite place to buy socks is at Urban Outfitters. Another simple way to spice up your class style is hair. I know I've experienced some crazy hair days lately with the misty rain and humidity, so I've discovered that headbands are a great way to tame the mane. For more everyday fashion tips throughout the week, be sure to follow Fashion Frenzy on Twitter at LSU Fashion. Well, Jordan Machida is back laying it all on the line in this week's Ask Jordan.
Tonight's question is from someone who clearly thinks I'm a wonderful person. Dear Jordan, a lot of things seem to annoy the piss out of you. What are some other things that bother you? Our nation's obsession with Z-list celebrities, the overcoverage of celebrity death, overpackaged kids' toys and makeup, celebrity fitness DVDs, children at weddings, children, Justin Bieber AS after Selena, Justin Bieber BS before Selena, Justin Bieber, the LSU Caterpillar community. You all know what I'm talking about. Those green ninja abominations fall from the freaking sky with no warning. Casey Anthony thinking that she can take care of a dog. Parisians during Bastille Day. Any world history majors will know what I'm talking about. Celebrities who think they know anything about politics. Celebrities who think they know anything. Singers who mime. You know what I'm talking, Stop. And anyone who has anything bad to say about Walt Disney. There is nothing you can say about that man that, one, I don't already know, and two, will make me love him any less. So send all of your questions to Twitter with hashtag LSUTTV and hashtag LSUAskJordan, or if you see me rolling down the Indian Mounds, leave me alone because I'm having a great time. I'm Jordan Machida, and I'm not always right, but when I am, it's usually all the time.
Thanks, Jordan. I think my favorite thing on that list was the singers that mime, though.
They get crazy.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Well, when we come back, Taylor Tyser tells us how Oscar history was made in New Orleans on Sundays. Stay tuned. Taylor?
Hey Tigers, welcome back from Mardi Gras break. I'm Taylor Tyser bringing you the latest in entertainment news. So the Academy Awards were held this Sunday in Hollywood, and it proved to be a good night for locally filmed movies. Did you know that Dallas Buyers Club was filmed in New Orleans? Yeah, the Matthew McConaughey was here, skinny as can be, filming the movie. And I guess all that weight loss paid off because he won the Oscar for Best Performance by an Actor in a Lead Role. And the beautiful Jared Leto brought home his Oscar for his performance in the movie as well. The film also won for its makeup, which was done by New Orleans native Robin Matthews. She graduated from Mount Carmel in the 90s, and now she's bringing home an Oscar. How cool is that? However, the biggest award of the night went to 12 Years a Slave. For the first time in Oscar history, a film shot predominantly in New Orleans won Best Picture. Hopefully that means there will be many more movie sets coming our way in the future. So I know everyone was super excited to hear Idina Menzel belt out Let It Go from Frozen at the Oscars, right? Well, maybe John Travolta was a little too excited because he completely butchered her name on live television, calling her Adele Dazeem. Pretty far off. The man gave her an incredible introduction, calling her wickedly talented, and goes and screws it all up. Well, I thought it was hilarious. And apparently so did someone else, because there's now a website where you can get your name Travoltified. Just go to slate.com and type your name into the Adele Dazeem name generator. I promise you'll get a kick out of this. Well, that's all I have time for today. According to John Travolta, I'm Tyler Tufker, and be sure to tune in next week for the latest in entertainment news. Back to Lauren at the desk.
Thanks, Taylor. The greater Baton Rouge Hispanic population has grown 95% over the last 10 years. Courtney Young tells us how one woman is raising cultural awareness of the Latino community.
1, 2, 3, step left, right.
25-year-old Rachel Carlino isn't afraid to embrace her Cuban roots.
Tremenda fiesta.
She and her boyfriend, Josue Ordaz, are the founders of Havana Nines Productions, a nightlife entertainment group that promotes greater self-esteem among Hispanics.
We want to give Latin musicians and dancers a chance to perform in the community.
Havana Nines hosts Latin nights every Sunday at the Station Sports Bar and Grill, where Carlino and other professionals teach beginner dance lessons with live band Cuban Fire and DJ Santos.
Some people just don't know how to dance, but they still want to be involved in the culture, so it's important to give them a foundation for salsa dancing.
Carlino also incorporates her Latin moves in the 12 Zumba classes she teaches each week. She engages the diverse participants to embrace the Latino culture, says Madeleine Mueller.
She moves like a snake, and I'm sure that is hard to beat. You kind of have to have it in your blood.
Carlino says it's important to take pride in our roots so that we could pass them to the next generation.
When I'm 60 years old, I know I'm going to be that old lady at the club still dancing.
For Tiger TV, I'm Courtney Young.
Carlino says Havana Nines Productions has plans to bring well-known Latino artists to Baton Rouge in the future. Well, let's see what the weather has in store for us next week. Christian?
Tomorrow we'll see things warm up a little with partly cloudy skies and temperatures reaching 64 degrees. Lows will be at 45 degrees and we'll have wind speeds at a comfortable 4 miles per hour. Enjoy that sunshine while you can though, because looking ahead to the weekend, we're going to be seeing cloud coverage and temperatures staying mostly in the 70s. We're going to see some more showers starting Sunday and carrying into next week. That's your weather on campus. Don't forget to post your weather pictures to Instagram with the hashtag TigerTVWeather, and have a great weekend.
That's all the time we have today. You can catch our full shows online at tigertv.tv or on our YouTube channel. And be sure to connect with us on Instagram and Twitter for our latest updates. From all of us here at What's New LSU, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week, Tigers.